Hi everyone, and welcome to my power yoga class. I'm here today with Marilee.
Hi, how are you doing?
And we are gonna do a dirty 30 for you, meaning we're in and out in 30 minutes. How do you feel about that?
That sounds awesome.
Okay, so get your mind space ready to feel good. Here we go. All right, Marilee, let us come into a high plank. I know that sounds crazy to get started, but we're gonna turn everything on and be real safe with it. So high plank position, shoulders are in and on an angle with your hips, your knees, and your ankles first. She's turning on her triceps. So go ahead and push yourself away from the floor. We're gonna turn the elbows back behind you. She's got her quads on. Go, mare. Calves, she's lengthening. We're going through the Achilles, and we're just gonna bend one knee at a time. So we're gonna keep the abdominals strong, and we're just gonna find a nice little knee bend, one side to the other. And we're gonna keep bending the knees right into downward facing dog. So go ahead and walk yourself into your dog like that. Move through the hips a little bit. Turn the head side to side. We'll say an easy no. And then straighten the legs as much as it feels good for you, right? We're just gonna chill out here. So let's get real still for a moment. Let your sit bones drive up to the sky. Let your forehead drop down towards your mat. Open your arms to the floor. Spread your fingers really wide, and then take a peek up, and I want you to line your middle fingers and shoulders up with each other. And then let your head relax again. We're just gonna stretch your right leg up to the sky. Circle through your right ankle, both directions, take it around. Bend that right knee, flex the toes in. We'll roll open through that right hip. And as you can see, Marilee's got an active leg, so she's tucking those toes in, which turns the hamstring on. As she pushes through the heel, she's got the glute squeeze in, beautiful. That protects the low back. So all of that stuff is on. No lazy legs. Right foot drops to the floor. Left leg gets high. Let's bend that knee, flex the toes. So I want you to think about kind of having that energy to push the heel through like a door that's over to your right side. And we're breathing into that whole left side there, that left quad, that left psoas. We'll drop that left foot down, and then we're gonna shift back into our high plank position. So let's stay here in a high plank. And what I want you to do is I want you to make sure that everything is turned on first before we lift that left foot slightly off the floor. So left foot is lifted. And what we're gonna do is think about the bottom of your left foot. If you had paint on it, I want you to make a circle on the wall behind you. So we're moving through that left hip. Everything else is gonna stay real still. And we're just taking that left leg around in a circle one direction. And we're squeezing that right quad. And then take a little pause, find a breath in. As you exhale, drive your left knee up to your left tricep. And then push your heel to the back wall, but don't drop the foot. And we're gonna reverse that circle. So now let's take it around the other way. You wanna complete the full circle, and you should start to feel your triceps doing some work now, right? Abdominals are in it. And then take a pause, don't drop the foot. We're squeezing that right quad. Take a deep breath in as you exhale. Right knee's coming, or left knee's coming to the right tricep. We're gonna tuck it up, and then we'll step it back and find our down dog. So let your head drop, let your seat drive high, relax a little bit through your heels. Big inhales and exhales, and then we're gonna shift back into that high plank. We're gonna tuck up through the pelvis a little bit, squeeze through the quads. Go ahead and lift your right foot up and keep your toes flexed in. And again, we're gonna paint that back wall. So find your circle, and you can make it big or keep it really small, you choose. We're squeezing that left quad, so I want you to feel it in that left leg is getting warmed up. We have a few more seconds, so don't rush through your circle. Take a pause, don't drop the foot. Find a deep breath in as you exhale. Bring that right knee up, try and touch your right tricep. For 5, lift it up a little higher. 4, 3, for 2, push the heel to the back wall. Don't drop the foot. We're gonna reverse it. So my heart rate's coming up a little bit. You should start to feel like you're doing some work here. We reversed it. If you wanna modify, you can drop that left knee at any time. Keep your circles going. For 3, for 2, take a pause. Push yourself away from the floor. Breathe in as you exhale. Take your right knee now to your left tricep. Lift it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Find a step back. We're holding it for 5. Mary, do you feel like you're working at all?
Totally.
For 4. I'm just wondering if it's just me. For 3, you guys should be getting warm out there. For 2, and then we're gonna come down into a child's pose. So let your knees relax, let your head drop down low. I want you to reach out through your fingertips, press down through your palms. So now create that length through your triceps. So we're exaggerating on the reach a little bit here, and then you can walk your hands back and let your seat drop back a little deeper. And we'll take the upper body to the right side, and we're gonna stretch over. So use your fingertips in the floor, press down through the floor, and feel that pull through your left ribs. We'll pick it up and we'll come to the left. Press down through your fingertips. That feels really good for me. And then we'll come back slow, center. And we're gonna come up onto the knees. So bring your knees under your hips, and we'll tuck up onto the toes. And then we'll tuck the hips a little bit and squeeze the glutes. And we're gonna circle through those wrists out in front of us. We're gonna get nice and high. Keep circling through the wrists. It's just a nice way to release the work that we just did in there. And then I want you to bring your left fingertips in between your shoulder blades, and I want you to take your right hand and grab your left tricep, and then give yourself a little pull back here, right? So just a little pull. You can drop your chin and find a little length, or just keep your chin neutral. And then stretch those arms back up. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist, breathe in as you exhale. Pull to your right side. So keep the glutes on, find the length. Maybe it feels good to look up through the fingertips, because where the eyes go, the body will follow. So maybe you get just a little bit longer. And we'll come back center. Extend the middle fingers up to the sky. Find a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your right fingertips in between your shoulder blade. Drop your chin a little bit, let your left hand catch that elbow, and then pull back. Now it's a nice stretch in the triceps. Remember, guys, don't hold your breath. Go ahead and reach the middle fingers back up to the sky. Make sure you're staying in touch with squeezing those glutes. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Breathe in as you exhale. Let's go left. Pull it over. Sometimes it's nice, if it's not straining your neck, to look up. If it feels better, you can look down, right? So chin is always where the neck feels good. I'm inside the right ribs. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's come back center. Palms face each other. And we're gonna take a step with your left foot forward. And we're just gonna bring the hips a little bit forward here. Go ahead and interlace your fingers with your pointer fingers up to the sky. And then if you wanna move a little bit through those shoulders that are getting warm, you can stretch them back. And we're just gonna find a few inhales and exhales inside that right psoas. And then what I want you to do is I want you to curl on the ball of that right foot if you haven't already. And I want you to go ahead and lift that right knee up. So we're using lower body strength, core strength to find that lift there. And then we're gonna squeeze that back glute nice and strong. And then we'll take that right hand down inside of your left foot, and we'll spin open and let your left arm find the sky. Oof, that feels good for my back. Very nice. And then we're gonna come back center and come back up into that lunge. We're gonna bring that right knee down easy. We'll step that left knee back, and then we'll step that right foot forward. Interlace the fingers, pointer fingers drive high. Let yourself lengthen. We're driving the hips out to the front wall. Taking some full inhales and exhales. Just breathe in, full lung capacity. Filling it up, releasing it all. And then make sure you're curled on the ball of that foot. Go ahead and lift that left leg up. We're squeezing that left glute. We're still getting taller, so I want you to find energy, electricity through your fingertips, through the sky. Separate the hands, breathe in as you exhale. Left hand drops, right arm reaches. Let's roll open, drop your right seat down. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then we'll find that high plank. High plank position right here. We're tucking up through the pelvis. We're turning the elbows back. And we're breathing into it strong. And then go ahead and slowly Bring one forearm down at a time. So now we're gonna come into a nice forearm plank position. And we're gonna bring your fist in line with your elbows. We're gonna tuck up through your pelvis and squeeze your thighs. And then we're gonna lift your left foot off the floor. So a modification is to bring the right knee down right here, still keeping the hips flat. If you feel stronger, set yourself up where your right knee stays lifted. We're gonna bend that left knee and we're gonna flex the toes in. Now it's gonna be a 4 count to turn your left knee out to the left side wall. So let's turn it out together for 4, 3, 2, we're getting in that warm hip here. We're gonna tap it down and pick it up for 4, 3, 2, we're gonna hold it up, it's a 4 count back, 4, 3, 2, drop that left foot, reset your plank. So we're driving ourselves away from the floor, and then we're gonna lift that right foot up. We're gonna bend that right knee, find a deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going right, 4, 3, 2, let's hold it here. We're gonna touch it down and pick it up for 4, 3, we're working in this one, 2, we're gonna take it back, 4, 3, 2, drop that foot, one palm at a time, come on up, knees under the hips. Relax through the toes, round up, belly button towards the face, ear to the shoulder, side to side. Excellent. And we'll walk the fingertips forward. We're in a long dog. Downward facing dog. Let's stay right here. So I'm gonna slowly bring myself up. Merely you stay right where you are. You guys stay right where you are. I'm just coming up nice and slow. So come on back over here. And then go ahead and bend your knees a lot, Mare, until they're almost in the floor. And see how she doesn't shift in her shoulders. So try that again. Come into your down dog. Now let your head drop, Mare. Let your head drop and look at your toes. Now don't change anything in your upper body. Bend your knees and load up your thighs. Yes. So now I want you to feel that in the front of the thighs, right? Can you feel a little bit of load there?
Yeah.
Where I want you to shift into your heels, right? So from your dog, you just took that low here, so we're getting close. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna find just a little lift and lower. So we're down and up, little lift and lower. We're keeping it in the thighs. We're down and up. So we're gonna work a little burn here. Turn the elbows back. So Marilee, tell me when you start to feel a burn in your quads.
Totally feel a burn.
Oh, you feel it already,
Yeah,
huh?
already.
Nice, she's in it. So if you're feeling that burn, you found the right place. If you're not, see if you can reshift your dog a little bit. We have 10 seconds to breathe it. 9, 8, keep going in that little squat down and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, keep the pause. And now go ahead and step or float your feet up to the front of your mat. Yep, feet come together. We'll find a lift halfway. We're gonna breathe in. She's got a nice flat back. On the exhale, forward fold. We'll dive in tight. On the inhale, touch the sun. Come on up. Reach up tall. Breathe in high. Exhale, fold it down nice and low. Halfway lift. We'll lengthen the spine. Step or jump back to your high plank. And let's find our first chaturanga. So we're gonna lower down. Easy. We're gonna stack the shoulders. We're gonna stack the elbows actually on top of the wrist. We're gonna line up the shoulders. So the shoulders and elbows are in line with each other. Up dog here. She's got one foot and then the other. We're pulling the shoulder blades together. And downward facing dog, we'll find that exhale. Beautiful. Right hand comes outside of your left ankle. Just a little torso twist. Pull it, Mare, and switch sides. Left guy comes to the right. Find a nice feel-good pull. Open up your dog, bend your knees, step or float your feet. We're at the front. Find the lift. Halfway, we'll breathe in. As you exhale, we'll fold deeper. As you inhale, we'll touch taller. Come on up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Let's dive down low. Halfway lift. We'll breathe in here. Step or jump back. We're in a high plank, chaturanga. We're down easy for a pause. Up dog breathes us in. Glutes are squeezing. Downward facing dog, we find the exhale. Right hand comes outside of your left ankle. So if you had it by your knee, maybe you can slide it down a little lower now. Pull strong, Mare, switch sides. Left guy comes to the right. Pull on it and open yourself back up into your dog. Right leg is gonna come high. Right foot lunges, left foot turns. We're coming up into a warrior one. So we have the back leg loaded. We're gonna drop down through the right seat. We're gonna reach up tall. We're driving the hips forward like two headlights here. Very nice. We're gonna keep that reach on. Keep extending up, turning the pinkies in a little bit towards each other. Warrior two, let's slide it open. Warrior two, here we are. So we're opening the pelvis now to the side wall. And if it's available, maybe you can dip down a little bit and get inside that right inner thigh. We're turning the knee out a tiny bit towards the baby toe. We have some energy through the edge of your back foot. And then what I want you to do is I want you to straighten your front leg. And we're gonna reach our torso out. And then we're gonna flip that palm up. So front palm flips, find a breath in. As you exhale, we're gonna reach that left arm overhead so that the palms face each other. We're tucking that right hip in. We're gonna breathe on it for 5, 4, 3. I'm talking, but you guys are in Ujjayi, so hopefully your mouth is closed. I want you to come lightly, right hand to your shin, left arm comes to the sky. So now make sure you have good leverage through the outer edge of your back foot, your left foot. So all we're gonna do here is we're gonna get into the left obliques that we've been warming up, and we're just gonna stay light on the right. So I don't want you to lay your body weight down into that right shin, and we're gonna go take a star. Reach up for a star and pull it down with you. Reach up and find that pull. Take the left and lower it down. Take it up and lower it down. 4 and lower. We're staying light on the right. 3 and lower. We're here for 2 and low. We're here for 1. Let it feel good. And then we're gonna bend that front knee and come back up into warrior two. Right palm flips, we breathe in as you exhale. Reverse the warrior, lift up out of that right rib cage. Let your seat drop down, squeeze that left thigh, squeeze that left glute. We're just breathing. On the exhales, if you can drop down a little more, go for it. Find a deep breath in, and as you exhale, cartwheel flow through to your high plank. High plank position. Very nice. Chaturanga, we're gonna lower it down. So if it doesn't feel good, guys, don't do it. Bring your knees to the floor. You can be right here. So we're gonna find a few little push-ups for 8, 7, chin stays neutral, 6, 5, keep those elbows tucked in, 4, 3, the whole body goes, 2, and 1. Hold that chaturanga, up dog. We'll breathe in, pull the shoulder blades together, thighs are lifted, and then bring your left shoulder forward and turn your chin to the right. And then switch sides. And we'll come back center, and then we'll find downward facing dog. Let your head drop, let your seat drive up, turn your elbows in. Then we're gonna bend the knees a lot, and we'll step or float your feet up. Find the lift, halfway, we breathe in. As you exhale, find the love, fold in tight. And as you inhale, chair pose, drop the squat, come on up, neutralize that low back, squeeze your thighs together. Let's dip down into the seat. So we're gonna turn the pinkies in a little bit towards each other. And we're working energy, electricity right now through your fingertips. So I want you to really think about having some effort through elongation, through length. Belly button tucks up a little bit. We keep that neutral spine so we're not pushing out on the lumbar. That's nice, Mir. Beautiful. So we're gonna tuck a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna squeeze the thighs a little more. Very nice. Now lower your wrists in line with your shoulders. Now she can lengthen her spine a little bit more, right? Beautiful. And you can feel the difference there, right, Marilee? Can you feel how that took maybe just a little bit of that effort that she had going out in front of her to where now she can find the length here and we're not coming forward. And then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slowly stay here and we're gonna stay low. We're slowly gonna lift the heels up off the floor. So the heels lift. So you can just straighten your legs and find a little break like she did, right? So if you want to find a little break, then the heels will come up and the shoulders will come back, right? And then I want you to bring your, go ahead and bring your left arm back behind you and keep your right arm out in front of you. We're gonna alternate a swim here. And as we swim, we're gonna add a little squat up and down. Find the reach, the lift and lower. That's very nice. So we're gonna keep that squat going, keep the feet together, keep the heels lifted, mobility through the shoulders as we burn through the thighs. Let's find 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. If you guys are skiers, you're getting your work in here for 2. Drop those heels. Chair pose, we breathe in on the exhale. Forward fold, dive in tight. Halfway lift, breathe in here. Step or jump back to your high plank. Chaturanga, let's lower down slow. Up dog, we'll fill the lungs up. Chaturanga, come on back into the work. Downward facing dog, we'll find that exhale. Left leg lifts, left foot lunges, right foot turns, and we're up in warrior 1. So we're just gonna drive that right hip forward like a headlight. Yeah, we're gonna squeeze. Lower body looks amazing. Merrily, everything's on, so she's protecting. She's turning that quad on, she's turning that glute on, and that's taking that work away from your back. Warrior 2, we're gonna slide open. Warrior 2, we're right here, very nice. And we're breathing shoulders on top of the hips. She has a lot of energy flowing through those fingertips, right? If I came under your arm right now, guys, and I tried to just kind of knock you up, look, she's got it on, right? So it's not going anywhere. Fantastic. We're gonna straighten that front leg, and then just the torso, we're gonna reach it out. So go ahead and extend out. Yeah, find that reach. Beautiful. And then we're gonna flip that palm up. So go ahead and bring that left palm up. Take that right arm over. I'm on the other side just to show you. Let's keep the reach now. So we're in that right oblique. We're extending out long through it. Let's keep that extension and that length. We're peeling back through that right rib cage. Beautiful. For 5, let's hang on to it. For 4, 3. For 2, and then left hand catches a piece of that shin. Right arm is gonna open up right here. So tuck your left hip in, Mare. Peel back through your right rib cage. Doesn't that feel nice? Yeah, let's breathe into the hips here. We're light on the left leg, so we're not laying down on it. And then just catch your star. Reach up and take your star and bring it down with you. For 8, reach up. We're here for 7, reach it. So guess what? You can go a little lower and a little lower if that feels good. 6, take it up. 5, extend all the way up. 4, we're here for 3. Own it for 2. Hold on to it. Hold on to that triangle. 5, 4, 3, bend the front knee. Reach the arms out. We're back in warrior 2. Warrior 2, here we are, left palm flips. We breathe in. As you exhale, we're gonna lift up out of that left rib cage. The inhales, we extend up. The exhales, maybe we dip down into the seat. Maybe we dip down into that right inner thigh. For 5, for 3, for 2, cartwheel flow through to your high plank. Here we are in a high plank position. Let's bring your right wrist under your shoulder and let's stack your left foot on top of your right. Very nice. We're gonna lift that left hip up. Beautiful. And then we're gonna find a deep breath in, and as you exhale on a 4 count, we're gonna bring your left fingertips down to the outside of your right thigh. For 4, turn it down. 3, 2, find the reach, and then we're gonna open it up. For 4, 3, 2, nice. Now we're gonna come under the right rib cage. For 4, 3, we're gonna reach it all the way through. For 2, and then we're gonna open it up. If you're struggling, stagger your feet. For 4, so left foot in front of the 3, 2, excellent. Let's find side angle tree. So catch that left ankle, lift that right hip, side angle tree pose. Here we are for 8, 7, We're lifting, we're breathing, 6, 5. High push-up in tree. If that's too much for you, step your left foot back. You'll be in a high push-up. Chaturanga in tree pose. Let's hold it. If you have 4 little push-ups, do it. If not, you're holding for 4, 3, 2. Merrily looking strong. Step that left foot back. Up dog. Let's breathe in. Chaturanga. To your high plank, left wrist under the shoulder, right foot stacks or staggers. We're lifting that left hip up. Let's get this done, guys. We're almost out of here. Big breath in as you exhale. We're coming down on an angle. So come here. 4, right? Take it slow. 3, 2, cross it all the way in. Let's open it up slower. 4, yes. 3, 2, find the reach. Nice, Merrily. Breathe in as you exhale. We're coming under. Here we go. 4, she's turning the torso. 3, 2, reach it all the way through. Let's open it up. 4, beautiful. 3, 2, gorgeous. Side angle, tree, catch it, pull it up, lift that hip. 8, 7, 6, 5. High push up in tree pose. We're inside that inner thigh. Turn that right knee out. Chaturanga, we're down. 4 push-ups, go. 4, they're little. 3, she's got it. 2, stay low on this one. Step back into your chaturanga. Up dog, breathes in. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Float your feet to or through your hands. We're gonna take a seat right now. So go ahead and just lie back into the floor. Find a long stretch. Arms reach overhead. Toes are lengthening right here. It's just a feel-good stretch. Reach, 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 reach it. And then we're gonna go ahead and bend the knees. And we're gonna lift the hips and squeeze the glutes. And then you can have your palms to the floor or fingertips lightly on your rib cage. Extend that right leg out, flex those toes. Right leg is going with you for the ride. So the right leg is going along for the ride. It's not moving from the hip, okay? We're just gonna take it with us. So we're gonna lower down with the hips and we're gonna squeeze up. For 8, we're pushing through that left foot. 7, we're squeezing through that left glute. 6, that's it. 5, keep that energy on. 4, driving the hips through the sky. 3, we're here for 2. We have 1 more. Hold it up on 1. Now bring that right foot down. Get onto the ball of your left foot and lift your left heel. Extend that right leg back out. And we're gonna find little ones. 8, 7, 6, 5. Mary, you feel that? 4, 3, 2. We're hot in that left glute. Let's do 1 more set.
Okay.
8, 7, 6. I'm feeling it. 5, 4. Mama to the seat. 3, 2. Holy mother, lower it down. Whoo, sweet Jesus. Grab that left knee in. Straighten that right leg out. Circle through that left ankle. Hot, hot, hot.
Yeah.
Hug it with that right hand. Left arm reaches. Marily's just saying that. She probably never even felt anything.
Oh my God.
Guide that knee over. She's just trying to make me feel better.
Glute squared.
Ooh, that is a good one in there. So if you want to, you know, after this class is over, after your dirty 30, you want to get in and like get 50 more reps in there. See how you feeling.
Why wouldn't you?
Come on back center. Okay, let's drop it. Yeah, why wouldn't you? Come on now. Let's work. Hips are up. Beautiful. Left leg's out. Remember, it's just going with us. We're tapping down. We're pushing up. 8, there's a pause at the top. 7, so you want to find that 1,000. Yes. 5, we're here. 4, let's do it. 3, little touch. 2, fantastic. 1, drop that left foot. Get on the ball of your right foot here. So reset yourself. Left leg is out. Oh. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, ow, 2. We got 1 more set. Let's burn it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on down. Hug that right knee in. Ooh, a little circle. Hug it in with that left hand. Big breath in as you exhale. Easy guide over. Press it down a little bit. Feels good. We're coming center for a happy baby, so catch the inside or outer edges of your feet. Let's pull those thighs right outside your rib cage. Beautiful. So you can keep pulling. If this feels good, you can stay here. I personally like to go into a squished butterfly. Do know that that butterfly is all good. She's just getting squished up. So it's not like we're hurting her by any stretch. So we're gonna, maybe you're here. Maybe if it feels good, you're gonna pull all the way back so that your low spine is off the floor. That feels really nice for me. It doesn't feel great for everyone. Let's stay in it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, easy. Vertebrae by vertebrae, we come down. Slow, straighten the arms, hang on to the outer edges of the feet. Drop the heels in towards your pelvis and relax through your head. And I made a promise in the beginning of this workout that it was going to be 30 minutes, so let's stick with it. Let it go. Left leg falls slightly to the left, right leg falls slightly to the right. Just bend one knee at a time and release a little bit through your pelvis. Bring your arms alongside of you. Lift your shoulder blades off the floor, but keep your head and arms down. And then place your shoulder blades down. Let your chin fall where the neck feels good. Let's start to let go. So the first thing we're going to do is find a real big breath in. Let your chest rise. And then a big exhale out. Let your shoulder blades relax a little more. Let your forearms relax. Release through your toes. Get your heels nice and comfortable. Close your eyes. Release your teeth if they're clenched together. And I want you to just take a moment right here. This moment is for you. Give yourself a pat on the back. Beautiful, strong work. You came in, you were serious about it. You worked hard for the whole time that you were here. And this is your bliss. So this is your moment to melt into the floor. And just to feel good. We're just melting down, feeling good. If you can stay here for a few more minutes, then certainly go ahead and give yourself 5 minutes here. But if you don't have the time, then you can be done as well. Thank you so much for joining me and Marilee on our mat today. Beautiful work. Namaste, my friends.